in terms of the latest discoveries in space as of now. Its modern technology has been instrumental in helping humans find hidden treasures scattered across space. And recently, the presence of an alien planet discovered by the telescope has shocked everyone. Today we will be discussing the fact that James Webb Space Telescope has recently discovered an alien planet. Now, this isn't something new, but the unique thing about this discovery is some interesting facts about the planet itself. You must be wondering, what might be this interesting? Well, stick around till the end as we answer these questions and more as we delve into the details behind this discovery. Without further ado, let us begin. First, let's talk about the planet itself. According to various reports based on the data captured by James Webb Telescope, the planet is covered in clouds of silicate grains, which kind of look like sand. That is not all most amazing news surrounding the planet. Did you know that this is actually an exoplanet? Well, you don't see that every day now, do you? I'm pretty sure some of you will be confused. You must be wondering, what is an exoplanet? Let me explain. You do know that most of the planets we know orbit the Sun. Take Earth, Mars, or any other planet in our solar system, for example. All of them orbit with the Sun in the center. Exoplanets, on the other hand, are different as they orbit with another star in the center. Proxima B also orbits with another star in the center and is hence known as an exoplanet. Another important observation regarding the exoplanet is the presence of silicate clouds around a brown dwarf. No, I'm not talking about little dwarfs, but the planet itself. I know this sounds confusing, but hear me out. A lot of people get confused over this term, so I will keep it as simple as possible. Brown dwarfs are weird things that are just a little bit too massive to be planets, but not quite big enough to burst into stars. While brown dwarfs cannot burn normal hydrogen, they can burn deuterium to generate their own light and heat. I hope that makes sense. So what do brown dwarfs have to do with the planet? Well, according to data received by the telescope, a brown dwarf approximately 20 times the size of Jupiter was found to be surrounded by silicate-rich clouds. Can you imagine that? Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. In fact, it is 11 times bigger than Earth. Now multiply Jupiter's size by a whopping 20. Then you will have the size of the brown dwarf. Crazy, isn't it? Since it was discovered back in 2016, scientists have even named the place, known as the VHC 1256b, and also orbits two small red dwarf stars, which is what makes a brown dwarf in the first place. But the most unique thing about the discovery is the red glow the exoplanet emits. There is no explanation for it, and it has scientists and astronomers confused for years now. But many people have put forth theories that suggest the red glow is due to the atmosphere at the exoplanet. This was just a theory, but thanks to the James Webb Telescope, this was recently proven. This also tells us that Proxima B must be full of clouds containing silicate grains, which are responsible for the reddish glow. The atmosphere is one of the first things we see when looking at whether a certain planet could host humans and life in general. Afterwards, we start discussing other factors such as water and soil feasibility. As of now, no planet has passed both tests, so we are still just looking for a replacement for Earth. But this planet is close as its atmosphere contains water, methane, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, sodium, and potassium. These are really important for the survival of mankind, but in the end, the unpredictable weather makes things very hard. But don't worry, space is huge. I'm sure we will find a suitable planet for the continuation of the existence of mankind. Sasha Kinley, who is an astronomer at the prestigious University of Exeter, says that in a calm atmosphere, there is an expected ratio of, say, methane and carbon monoxide. But in many exoplanet atmospheres, we're finding that this ratio is very skewed, suggesting that there's turbulent vertical mixing in these atmospheres, dredging up carbon dioxide from deep down to mix with the methane higher up in the atmosphere. This clearly shows the atmosphere will not allow us to live on the planet as it is. Maybe if we tinker around with it, we might find a way, but in my opinion, Mars is a much better option. Now for the fun part, what can we expect to see on the planet? Aliens? Now that sounds absurd, doesn't it? Do aliens even exist in the first place? Let us discuss. Scientists started gathering data on April 29, 2019, which would later disclose the intriguing signal in this most recent SETI presentation. The Parkes Radio Telescope in Australia was utilized by a team of researchers to seek indications of flares coming from Proxima Centauri, in part to determine how much flares may impact Proxima's planets. In the star's hazily defined habitable zone, Proxima B is situated. If Proxima Centauri's intense solar flares haven't sputtered away the planet's atmosphere, liquid water might exist on the surface of a rocky planet in this region. This could signify proof of life being present there. Before piquing the interest of any SETI researcher, a signal must first pass a battery of straightforward automated tests to rule out obvious terrestrial influence. On the other hand, hundreds of people regularly pass this level and are selected for further testing. From that point forward, nearly all will be discounted as a mirage or mistake. Possibly an excessive amount of static, for example, that misled the winnowing algorithm, eliminating them as any type of communication from communicative aliens. Proxima B, on the other hand, is still shrouded in mystery at this time. So as of now, we are not sure what we can expect to see on this planet. Since we cannot confirm whether there are aliens present, there have been wild conspiracy theories surrounding the planet. For now, we need to focus on finding a way to replace Earth, so that not only we could live in peace, but also for the continuation of humankind. Now let us talk about how it was actually detected, as it is so far away. We have discussed how the James Webb telescope is an outstanding piece of technology, but we still are yet to understand how it is able to detect exoplanets like the Proxima B. Well, it all boils down to the telescope's MIRI and NIRSPEC instruments, which enable them to detect minute details despite the insane distance. I would comment on these instruments in detail, but that would take us beyond the scope of this video. Subscribe and comment below if you want to learn about them, and we will be more than happy to oblige in the coming videos. In the end, I would just like to say that such discoveries will keep on happening, as more and more advancements take place for Space Telescope, which are basically our eyes and ears in space. We will continue to unearth more and more planets. Thus, expect to see a lot more planets soon, and the ones that you already know will now become even clearer in pictures. Whatever the case may be, it is true that the sighting of Proxima B was interesting because it was slightly different from your conventional planets. But besides that, it has next to nothing in order to be habitable. From the atmosphere to the conditions, it has both aspects of Earth, but also has features that do not support life. Kind of like a mixed bag, which has a really small chance of sustaining life. Rather, we should look elsewhere and hope to find the ideal planet for mankind. I hope this answers your questions about everything there is to know regarding the unexpected alien discovery on Proxima B, thanks to the James Webb telescope. I think we have covered everything, but if you have any more questions in mind, do let us know in the comments down below. We value the feedback of our esteemed subscribers, so don't even hesitate. And that's it for the video. Let us know if you enjoyed it by pressing the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video of ours again. Until next time.